young man following my dad's footsteps, was a highly successful Gaelic footballer.
Backing him up was McLean, slips a hand pass away to Kennelly, an unlikely goal scorer Kennelly.
I couldn't show any weakness whatsoever because that's the way I was taught, that's the way I was brought up, and that's the way high performance sport is. I'm good and bulletproof, and years of that is not healthy for you, and I fell into that trap.
Tyke Kennelly was a high-achieving footballer who won an AFL premiership with the Sydney Swans. He became an assistant coach with the club until 2 years ago when he was sacked during COVID and his world fell apart.
It got very low. I didn't leave the house for about 6 weeks, I reckon, and my wife and kids there watching me, so I'm quite emotional talking about it already. Today was the first time I've actually said I got sacked in 2 years of talking about it, and I kind of just said, oh, I'd lost my job and was embarrassed.
His best friend, David Eccles, got him out of the house to walk and talk. The simple therapy, they realised, could probably help more men.
The whole stigma that men don't speak and you have to keep your feelings within yourself and you have to just man up and battle on. I haven't met a man yet in this group that doesn't want to speak and doesn't want to share his story.
Once a week at sunrise, they gather in their group to exercise and chat.
Self-care is always important, you know, so like coming out at sunrise to exercise at 6 a.m. makes you feel good, right? You won't get fit by coming here only on a Wednesday, but it might inspire you to go for a walk on a Friday, or it might inspire you to go for a run on a Saturday or something, you know? So it inspires you to start doing positive healthcare rather than maybe just going to the pub on a Friday and Saturday night.
How can you live your life the right and correct way when no one's watching? Because we all can mask and fool people, and some people are very good at it. So when you get to that front door of your house, instead of putting on your body armour, we want you to drop it and open up that front door and just be you and go out there and live your life as if no one's watching.
When tide comes down on the beach and there's 40 men here, 50 men here, and this person that we perceive as being the hero that we cheered on Friday night is coming down and saying that he's finding bits of life difficult and bits of life positive, that gives everybody permission then to go, well, if he's got issues and he's speaking around it, then it's okay for me to say my issues as well.
Part of their workout is the attempt at 60 push-ups in 60 seconds.
As part of finishing the exercise, we do 60 push-ups for the 60 men that commit suicide around the world every hour. That's a lot of men.
When you do your exercise and you finish with that circle of push-ups, and I pause and I get people to think about why they're down and the mental illness that people there might know or themselves or what they're going through. That's a real bring it back to why we're here.
The final element, the circle of trust, where any man can get something off his chest.
We've some other cases where people are dealing with terminal illnesses. We've people that are dealing with brain injuries and recovery from brain injuries, and some of an older person with dementia within the group. So there's a variety of physical ill health that's going on in the group. But to come down and have exercise and community as part of a recovery program is really crucial for them.
Rock bottom for me is basically where I'd isolate. I wouldn't chat to anybody. I was angry with the world. I was angry with myself. My perception on the world was black and white. It was actually grey, if anything. There was no colour whatsoever.
Yeah. So you're just drinking all the time. So what's it like to have this now as a coping mechanism once a week, twice a week?
This is like the best, I would say, the best shot of tequila I've ever had. This is without the tequila, though.
Another member, Jim, who lost his dad recently, says the group's informal nature has helped him. You miss your dad?
Yeah, I miss him a lot. You know, there was a beauty in losing him too, which was just how much it showed the rest of our family is connected to each other and how much love there is there. So yeah, tough thing to go through, but he's his memory just makes me smile. Yeah, much better to be able to share, but you also get the opportunity to be there to support other people too, which is always really rewarding.
The New South Wales Mental Health Commissioner gave David and Tig a community award for their work. The pair have now expanded to Balmoral Beach and have plans for their free program to go elsewhere.
We've had requests from Adelaide, Melbourne, Queensland, 4 or 5 different locations around Sydney, Ireland, Newcastle in England, Mississippi in America. The need is there.
There's a real fight at the minute about men and how to be a perfect man, because there's an idolation that you have to be perfect. Well, you don't have to be, and that's what we're trying to do here. These issues, talk about it, what the challenges of being a man and the expectations of being a man today. And I sound like it's poor me and poor us, but it's just the reality of what it is.
We can't show vulnerability, and we can't think that it's okay to feel at times. What hopes do our kids have, you know? So we have to be able to show our kids that it is okay to chat around how you're feeling. It is okay to fall over sometimes, and you have to get back up, you know? And then hopefully that'll breed that our kids will appreciate rewriting what it is to be a man, or rewriting what it is to be a father in this world.